We are back
From, the weekend?
from the weekend.
We don't usually say we're back, but we're back as in Amelia's back. So that's good. I'm very clingy.
We are here, I guess I should say.
We are present and ready. And yeah, welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we redeem your Monday one roll at a time. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. Happy Reformation Day. Happy Monday. Happy whatever you want it to be. Yeah.
Rolls of Redemption Day.
Rolls of Redemption Day.
It shall now forever be known as Rolls of Redemption Day.
Just Redemption Day. Sounds
Just
easier.
Redemption Day.
Just Roar Day.
Nice.
Roar Day.
It's the new RAR is Roar.
No. Okay, we've gone too far. Bring it. Nope, I refuse to go back to 2007. That was dark.
No, bring me back right now. Let's go. I'm here for it.
Taking Back Monday is now a thing, I guess.
Hey yo.
Along with Fallout Bird and my album.
Fallout. Oh my gosh, it's Crochet Middle Earth. Hi.
Hello, first time
So
chatter.
glad to have you here. Oh, you should check out Crochet Middle Earth because they make some of the most amazing crochet cosplay pieces I've ever seen.
True fact.
Yeah. So we're announcements. I don't know.
Do we have
We've got a full cast of characters today.
all the characters? We're all in cosplay. So, oh wait, there was the list. When I have an S sound, cosplay. Wow. Okay.
Cosplay.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have anything up and coming. You should go to our Instagram if you haven't to check out all of our new photos of the AI photos that Nate and Peter and who else played with AI? Rob, did you play with AI? Y'all played with. I didn't play with AI, but
Almost everyone was getting into it.
Yeah.
I think the problem might be me. I'm gonna have to put on my headphones.
Yeah, I was just seeing those messages. Do people still think I sound weird? I'm hearing some tinniness from Mina, but I think that might just be the armor.
I'm a little crazy, and I'll probably take off this part in a bit, but.
Our stream setup is a little different, so if it is weird, there might be some tweaking I need to do.
It sounds fine to me, but it wouldn't be the first time that the audio has sounded different to those of us here versus what goes out on stream.
I know. So yeah, let us know if that fixed.
It might be you.
Is it me? Am I the
If
drama?
you're the
You definitely sound funky to me. We're figuring it out.
My headphones are not working.
Is it better? I don't know. Did I fix it? Did I not fix it?
You're not sounding tinny anymore, so that's good.
Do I cut out now?
No. I love when we have technical difficulties. They always make me think of the Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now?
What about now?
Can you hear me like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that the whole stream.
Yeah. Talk your head to the side like a bird. You know?
Like a bird.
That happened.
What happened?
My headphones are not working.
Go get mine. They're on the bed.
It's fine.
Technical difficulties, they are all of us.
It's all our fault.
Yeah. Well, what now? What are we talking about now? Get into it?
Do we have a recap? Because I actually did not listen to the stream last time because I had a baby problem.
Well, last stream, what happened? We were under attack for most of it, so that was really fun.
Okay.
The Shahaugan attacked the 20 minutes after Atraius got poofed out of there. Let me know if I sound weird again. I don't know. But yeah, so Atraius gets snatched out of the street. And then Akira is just like, we still have shopping to do. But then the bells of the town start ringing, the Shahagans start attacking, and we slice and dice some Shahagan on the ships. Some of our crew falls, ship's head gets bitten off. Dex turns into a jackal, now part-time, can do it whenever he wants. And then perfect. Dex said to sound good. And then the battle lines formed. Mina threw 3 fireballs at them because she was just like, nah, not today, man. I'm pissed. You go home. Mid-battle, that situation is handled. Mina goes and takes a nap. She just was like, bye. And then after that, we went to see what was up with the lighthouse. At the lighthouse, we found an undead elf lady who was just like, I'm just standing here. And so the squad was just like, and if we leave, you'll still be here. And she was like, yeah, shorty. So then we're like, cool, that sounds great, BRB. Go into the other room. Mina turns a giant Shahagan into a raisin. We go into yet the other room.
Like a physical room.
Yeah, she stabs him, and because she has this new swordy thing that does the thing that Atraius does with his hand, he went...
Necrotic damage! I love
it.
Yeah. Akira and Mina wrecked him, and Torkel didn't get a turn.
Torkel didn't even go in the room. He was just like, I'll keep an eye on your stuff that you threw and stuff. And she's like, yeah. So Akira did first damage, and then Mina came in hot with her sword, and he just sucked the life out of him. It was fun. It was fun for me. I'm really excited for the first time Atraius gets to see that happen. So, and then they go into the other room, and there was one major priestess and a bunch of other Shahagan priestesses performing a seance for the Leviathan, trying to bring him back.
Good.
And they were just like, no, we're not doing this today. But we managed to keep the main priestess lady alive because Akira's just like, I'm not going to kill her yet. She gets knocked out, thrown as a rubble. That's when Mina got poofed into the other dimension. That lady did that to her.
I do that.
That was not appreciated. Mina came back with a vengeance.
It was terrifying. It was terrifying.
Yeah. That was a bit concerning there for a moment. But it only lasted a hot second. And then we went back for the elf lady because Akira was just like, so what do we do now? And Mina's like, I'm going to kill that lady in the other room. No questions asked. So then we did. But I'm pretty sure Torkel got the final hit on that, which was, Mina still stabbed it for good measure because, double tap, make sure it's dead.
Which it wasn't.
It was dead.
It was not. Well, it was kind of dead.
You're right. It was mostly dead, but it had a timer. Like, the window had a little timer, and it was just like, she'll be back in about 25 minutes.
It was a phylactery.
So then, yeah, I didn't know how to say that word. So they went into the other room. There was a bunch of little busts along the hallway, and we were just like, this seems like a job for not us today. So then we turned around, and Akira saw Ghosty waving goodbye to him, and it was not redacted. Ghosty was there in real. But then, yeah, they were just like, well, come back tomorrow. And Mina's like, okay, but I'm gonna break that window. But they're like, but we'll flood the place. And she's like, I don't care. Okay, great, thanks, bye. So then they go to leave. Mina one-shots the window.
Nice.
Shatters it. Place floods. We run like hail. Yeah.
Well,
And then we
Torkel
did
runs
some.
like a dwarf.
Well,
Torkel does not run like
yeah.
her.
I ran as fast as my dwarf legs could carry me.
Aw.
We did some light people searching, saving missions around the town. We found a cute little girl who had ran off to a tree. And then about the time we got back from that, Atraius had joined us.
Atraius shows up.
Yeah.
Brand new sword and
Yeah.
everything.
Which she won't let me know,
Very
but
shiny.
one day she's gonna hold
Very
it.
shiny sword.
You cannot touch my sword. This one.
We'll see.
No.
Yeah.
So Atraius is back. The crew got a nice long rest. Back on the Sea Ghost. The morning came. It's been 2 days since the mass attack. It's kind of been, yesterday was a little bit of a pall over the city. Today it seems like everyone's back up and running at their usual paces. I am going to show off one of the exciting parts about being on the Discord is you get to see the nonsense that I do, and I don't know why this made me so happy. But
Hold on. Oh yeah. That was me.
yeah. So rather than create a battle map with 300 Shahaugen, I just pulled up a napkin and wrote S about 70 times, and then Mina threw a fireball. So I pulled out a lighter and lit it on fire in my kitchen. So I feel like that was valid.
Sometimes we do smart things. Other times we light battle maps on fire in our kitchen.
The children weren't around, so...
And how else would you demonstrate what Mina did?
Precisely.
Hey.
All right, so I think we've got a pretty good recap. Do you guys want to tell any more war stories as you're currently having breakfast, probably late breakfast, maybe 11sies, up on the deck of the Sea Ghost?
Akir is going to do a sound check real quick to just say that he did a lot of shopping because he's been dying to go shopping.
Nothing. And he was just like, I ain't waiting for nobody today. Who knows when those two are getting out of their room? I'm going shopping.
Well,
Not all the things.
fair.
It was a fair assessment. You're right.
When did they come out of there? We don't know.
That was not this side.
Before 11.
But yeah, we'll say before 11. And yeah.
411.
Welcome back, Atraius. I don't think I saw we crossed paths for a little while and then you disappeared and I was real confused but too afraid to say anything about it for a very long time. So welcome back.
Thank you. It was definitely a weird experience. So yeah, I got brought back to the stronghold, and at first I was on trial because they thought I was breaking my vows. I wasn't, so I kind of got let off the hook for that, and then ended up with more responsibilities. So, good news, we don't have to go after the drowned ship anymore. Bad news is we have to go after my father. And then his maker, and that is who is causing all of the portals.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the ship is in good condition at the moment, so it might be good that we don't need to use that.
Yeah.
They got hit with a lot of stuff. I don't remember if it got hit with a fireball. There was it was a lot.
I definitely did not throw a
Most
Okay.
importantly,
Good.
the first mate who actually ran the ship, because the captain is an absolute buffoon, got killed in like the second round of combat.
Oh, I am
yeah.
losing my patience with that, Captain. We had this whole battle, we did the lighthouse thing, we got back, and Chip was just dead, laying on the deck, and the captain was drunk in his room, and I have no patience for that. I'm censoring jerk.
Oh, that's cute.
I have no words for how livid I am. So I need to read him out later.
He's pretty fucking livid.
A fucking idiot.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. So so Chip is dead. Dex is a jackal.
You knew that.
I knew that it happened under a full moon.
He did not know
Yes.
that it happened now. It happens now at will, which I informed him this morning.
And he didn't eat me.
He didn't eat you, which was good. That was good.
There's a minute. There's a moment there, yeah.
There was a very real moment there.
You leave for 48 hours and suddenly your wife is throwing fireballs at everything and your friend turns into a dog. So,
leave again.
yeah.
Okay, are we gonna talk about the shining thing on your back, or are we just gonna?
Oh, Night Render. Yeah, no, that's my sword.
Honey, do you want me to bring down a prop?
Do you have the lightsaber? Yeah, bring me a lightsaber. So, yeah, this thing that I'm going to demonstrate in like 1 second after the DM graciously gives it to me. Thank you.
Only yours is more yellow than blue.
That's incredible.
It's a broken one though, so it's making weird sounds. So this is given to the Sword of Eusidium, passed down.
Rob, that chair is horrendous.
I know. I looked for WD-40 and I couldn't find any in the house.
Horrendous.
I'll get him a new one for his birthday. So this is Night Render. It's passed down to each sword of Eusidium, and I guess I'm the new sword.
Sword incumbent.
What?
Sword incumbent.
Sword incumbent? Yeah. Venator. What was it? What do we say? Venator de Eusidiare.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently it wasn't a mistake that Eusidium chose me. There's a whole prophecy about it. And I'm a little bit freaking out. Definitely freaking out a little bit that there's been a whole prophecy this entire time and feeling a little bit stupid. A lot bit stupid, actually. For my attitude about Eusidium. But yeah, the sword is made out of sunlight, and is going to be able to kill the unredeemable one, which is the father of all vampires. So a little overwhelming, but really cool, and the sword gives you dreams. So I know where we're going. And it sounds really insane.
And where exactly are we going?
Well, first we have to go back to the Abbey because we already know that there's a portal and the mist there. I saw a whole bunch of constellations and stars that looked like they were probably a day or so's journey from Saltmarsh. I know that there's been mists spotted in Silverstand. There's another town near there that's probably either has been affected or will be affected. And the last my father was seen was in the Dreadwood. So that direction. Maybe I should have prefaced I know where we're going to I know the direction we're going.
Well, if you're gonna come back with a sentient sword, at least it's useful.
It's very useful, and I killed a big ogre skeleton with 2 hits. Like, Night Render and then my spiritual weapon, and it was down.
I
so effective.
I have to ask, how many hits does it usually take to kill a large ogre skeleton? Because I'm new here. More than 2.
More than 2. For me, because I'm stupid.
Just
yes.
Interjection. I don't know if I ever showed you, but the necklace pendant that I made you, the blade actually glows in the dark.
I know. I just realized that now. Oh, were you planning this the whole time?
The whole time.
The whole time. I'm curious. How does my sound now?
Sounds like sound.
My sound sounds like sound.
Well, apparently we're bad judges, so
Oh no!
just have to wait for the delay. Catherine says better. Still crackly.
That's frustrating. I have no idea.
You can you switch from the microphone you're using to the headset mic? Or vice versa, whichever you're using. It can't be the beak. It's not the beak.
This is a scientific experiment now. We're just going to go through things and change them until something works. How does it sound now?
You sound okay.
I know it hasn't changed for Skype, because I also tried turning... Because in the streaming tool, I can hear anyone's individual output at will. And so, like, I was listening to each individual person, and it all sounds the same to me.
Let's blame Twitch.
My other guess is that somehow, because I'm streaming on the same computer that I'm doing the call on, something weird is happening. But I'm going to try switching mics.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how to switch mics.
Oh no. Yeah. No,
There's an up arrow next to your microphone mute switch on Skype.
Yeah, but I don't see this headset as an option there.
Yeah.
we're complicated today. It's spooky Halloween stuff.
Got gremlins in the
Technology
computer.
has been very spooky today. Okay.
So spooky.
We'll evict them later.
You're just gonna deal with Dalek Akir. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
We all watched the stream.
I guess
Yeah.
Akir is just going to be silent this episode.
No.
Yeah, listening to the stream is it's like you're just gonna be like a little crackly like lizard sounds. It's fine. Whatever.
It's
You guys can deal with it.
Yep.
Akir lost his voice. It was a traumatic weekend, you know.
Too much whiskey.
Nah.
All right. As you're all sitting around sharing war stories and talking about the craziness, wow, this whole thing gets blurry if I'm going to try and read through this netting. A very powerful voice calls up from the docks. You hear a little hint of pleading, however, as you look over and see one of the high-ranking commanders standing over. Good day, and hail to the Golden Dragon of the Three Seas, the Tempest of Asoth of Finare. All right, should have practiced that more. And the Stormfront Piper. We have come to request your aid once again in the matter of the lighthouse. It would seem that some of the local scholars could not resist the temptation to enter, and they have been possessed by angry spirits. Those that have come back out have been subdued, but we fear for those still within. Would you be so kind to grant our captain of arms an audience regarding this matter?
Of course they went there. Of course they went in there. See what we had to be dealing with this whole time? Yep.
See, that's why you need to roll a better persuasion check.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it was an intimidation check, but yeah.
It was intimidation.
Failed intimidation.
I was tired. Okay. It's a very long day. I
You
didn't
think the
this was gonna
fireballs would have been enough?
That's stupid.
See, but the people at the lighthouse didn't see the fireballs, so they don't know.
Or they didn't know it was me.
Well,
Well,
It's okay.
You can definitely tell
We
that
were gonna-
your fame has spread throughout the city now. Your titles are well known, and they've been even giving you new additional titles, it seems.
making things up. All right. Here we go.
we
Sorry,
need to go
Trace,
back
we
there
did not ask
anyway.
for you.
That's fine. I'm just going with them anyway.
They're like, who's the broody boy?
This one.
Who's gonna
No.
keep them away?
I just follow her.
He's well equipped for this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's deal with these idiots.
All right. So the party makes their way through the town. Little travel montage. You know, just kind of doing one of these. Lots of people saying hi. You know, that little girl that you rescued from the forest yesterday comes up and gives Mina's leg a hug. And then she runs back.
Children.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's the Piper. So, well outside the wall of the lighthouse compound, you see the commander at arms once again. She still has her big plumed red helm on and has set up a new command post here and looks very, very done with all of these people. Quite a few of the scholars have been put into manacles and are sitting on boxes nearby. There's a crowd of probably 10 guards, and you can just see that she thinks all of this is stupid nonsense and a waste of her people's time after such a vicious battle, and she should be helping to right the city. And instead, she's dealing with this, so she calls you over. The heroes of Nickel's Inn.
Hey. We're back.
I am so very sorry to trouble you once again. I'm sorry, this is the one kind of female voice I have. It just is. It's just got one.
Edna's cousin.
Unless y'all want me to go to something like this, which nobody wants to hear this for a long time. Yeah, you're right.
Her mother.
We'll get there. I'll create an NPC just for that voice.
No. Content has arrived.
An NPC you can kill.
Oh,
Okay.
exciting.
So it seems that these 5 and 4 of their companions decided to steal away during the middle of the night and invade the lighthouse. Yeah, at least one of the others is dead.
Oh.
They all had magic to breathe water or something, and yes, all of you know the dangers far better than me sending my men to their deaths. What will it take for me to get you all to rescue these citizens?
First of all,
When you would have done it for free, but
swear that this place will be sealed when we are done.
That was my goal for today. However, it goes against my conscience to seal away living citizens.
Fair enough.
If they're all dead, just let me know. Then I'm good to go.
fabulous.
Their corpses can remain down there as penance for their stupidity.
You know, I think we have an understanding here.
We did intend to come back here anyway, so I think we'll just take care of this.
As I love you all. They will write songs about you.
I will write songs
there's
about
I will
already
make
a couple.
I mean, but you can too. That's fine.
Torkel's his own biggest fan.
I want someone hear the Torkel take on Torkel, you know.
They're sitting in my OneNote waiting to come out. So
You're my favorite. Oh god. Okay. Whew.
All right.
Shall
Well,
we?
we were planning to go here anyway, so let's go take care of this.
All right. It's basically the same scene you left 2 days ago. You get up to the 3rd floor after climbing the tower, and you find the giant hole that shows the sea to the left, the broken stairs leading to the 4th floor, and the cave entrance stairs down into the depths.
And this is that time where we need to figure out how to breathe underwater, which we've all have something for.
Akir is going to look at Torkel and pull a cloak out of his backpack, and he's going to say, I think you might want this. I'm not sure what mechanisms you have.
that would
but...
be great. Not all of us are apparently filthy rich. I saw you throwing money around in the bar.
Shape. I will unstopper my potion of water breathing and take it, and I will be back in 2 seconds.
And how is Akir doing his breathing?
Akir, you all might not realize it, but Akir has this new necklace around. It's like a gold necklace, and it's just shimmering a little bit. But it basically will allow him to breathe anywhere.
I saw that necklace out of my price range.
I was gonna buy it when I thought it was 1,000 gold, and then I found out it was not. It was so much cheaper, so I bought 2 things instead.
I don't breathe for free.
Yep.
I just stop breathing.
Okay. Technical question. Does that pendant of the wind, it prevents suffocation. Does that include drowning?
Yep.
Okay. Just checking.
Does Torkel need Uncle Akir to buy something for him too?
Aww.
Yeah, I'll give you the mantle back when we're done with this. Appreciate the help.
I mean,
now we can sleep better.
Akir would definitely love to use this thing because it does not require attunement, and not only does it allow you to breathe. I'm echoing from Janine, I think. That's weird. Thanks. Not only does it let you breathe underwater, but it also gives you 60 feet of movement speed underwater, which Akira would love. He likes moving fast.
Close your door. Yeah. That was it.
All right. As you all descend, you know where the tricks and traps are going down, and you're able to guide Atraius away from any of those issues, passing up a couple of the doors that lead to nowhere, at least nowhere you want to go. Right around the depth where the snare had been magically placed is what you would remember about a minute away from the bottom. That's where the water has risen to. You can tell that the water is not rising any longer, that it is basically at sea level. So that's an interesting conundrum, because that means somehow they built all of those tunnels without ever having the sea come in. So it just leads to more and more reality of how powerful the magic was of the people pre-cataclysms. Anybody going in the water is going to need to make.
They're amazing magics.
They're amazing magics. So anyone going in the water, I'm going to need you to make me athletics checks.
As we remember, not my strong suit. Gonna do my best. It's been a rough couple days.
I'm going to mute this channel.
Can I
That was
Next
10.
hours.
guidance?
Sure.
Here, have some. Have 1 point.
You know, I'll take everything I can get. I appreciate it.
An attempt is made.
Akira got a 21.
I'm at 15.
So
I'm probably not drowning.
Mina is on the struggle bus here.
I have inspiration.
It's not that hard to swim. So if that makes you feel any better, you're just swimming, and it's weird and it's dark, but you can at least find your way. The water here is odd because it has this weird undertow, just as the water can only flow in through the crushed windows. So there's a very strange current that twists and pulls. But Mina is able to, at minimum, keep pace with the rest, even though it seems to really personally be angry with her. It's nothing. It's definitely personal. It's completely personal.
No. It's the mood of this like elf lady still in the water.
Still in the water. But you definitely kill her. It's okay. You're good. You're good. Everything's fine. And going down, you get to the landing. There is the door that at one point barred shut that leads to the Temple of the Trahaugen. This has been crushed inwards. And then there's the other door that you had exploded with your amazing strength that leads deep under the cliffside. And this is the only logical place where these idiots have gone.
And broke a lot of
Is
things
there any
that
sign
day.
of this elf lady or her spirit surviving?
There is none.
Cool.
Yeah.
We did that good then.
Anything you'd like to do here?
I'm new here.
Atraius, would you like to go see the magical runes that they were trying to summon the super powerful Leviathan with?
Yes.
Do you want to go save the people?
Yeah.
All right, priorities.
Yeah, I would just go straight to the bust room.
Yeah.
All right. Bustin' tail to the bust room.
The one where I said, nope, we're not doing this today, but also not leaving the window.
All right. As you well remember, this whole tunnel is extremely long. We're talking, it was minutes of moving quickly. And you're, unfortunately, most of you, except for Torkel, are just moderate swimmers here. Torkel is having a delightful time. Somehow he is moving like a porpoise in the water, and it's pretty fantastic.
You might say he looks a little manta ray-ish.
He does. I don't know if he's doing one of these like arms out, flapping kind of things, but
this is amazing.
He's just really excited to move fast for once.
For once.
Well,
my last water adventure was falling into a creek, so this is a step up.
It's just a little step up. Still,
yeah, taking me with you. So.
Still wet dwarf though.
It's the smell.
It takes you about 15 minutes until you finally see a break in the water line. Again, there's no light necessarily down here, but you can tell that the surface is at a point where you have very soon you'll be able to breathe air again, should you want to.
I like breathing.
You don't have to breathe. You're the only one who doesn't need it.
It feels weird not to breathe. Just because I don't have to doesn't mean you don't have to have cake.
No, that's not true.
Drink whiskey, but you do.
No, that's also not true. I have an alcohol deficiency.
She takes her whiskey supplement daily.
Typically with a second whiskey.
Wash it down.
I don't know what you're getting at here, babe. So
I am having trouble finding the image that I had of these busts.
Oh my gosh, that video I made about that whiskey just like went super viral. And I was like, oh, people have feelings. Oh my word. There's a Mina fan in the chats right now.
The Mina
things. So you come to a point, and as you all begin to poke your heads up, you can see this site. This room is mostly flooded. The busts closest to you that are up on the pedestals have water all the way up until the top of the pedestals. It's actually quite majestic how the water level here obviously matches the tide outside and does not touch the busts. It stops at the pedestal top. So you just another one of those moments where you say, wow, yeah, these people really knew what they were doing to align even something like this with the tides.
So it's the tide level, it's not magic that's holding the water back?
No, it's literally, this is the surface height of the water.
Well, I am going to warn Atraius to be careful around them, because I sensed magic the last time we were here.
Yeah. Moreover, you immediately see floating on the top of the water one of the old scholars, just face down, dead for hours. And you see 3 more down near the end, almost to that staircase that leads up into the darkness. And they just kind of, each one has their hand on a bust, and you can see that they have kind of cracked open, not cracked open, but tilted it to see what was inside. And they seem frozen there, just staring.
Like magically frozen, or like they're just standing there?
Make an investigation or arcana check.
Akira's going to make an arcana check because he suspects magic. 14.
A 9 for investigation. I'm stupid.
A 3 or a 5 for investigation, so you feel that.
Be stupid.
Akira, this doesn't appear how do I say that? You know what it feels like when someone uses magic to hold you in place. They are definitely frozen, or they're inert, but it's not because of magic. it's also not because of their own choice.
How bad an idea would it be to just like tear these people away from the bus? Because I feel like they shouldn't be doing.
Are they all touching, or are all they just looking?
They all are touching because they have like removed the bust from whatever it was covering, which it now from where you're at, you can see that the pillar is more concave, as if there is something within each pillar, and the bust was holding it like the stopper to a wine bottle.
Lasso them?
Akira is going to summon Dusk and ask Dusk to look inside in case it's a visual thing.
I'll give you this map.
Oh yeah, Atraius Bird has a bird now.
Yeah, I just summoned a small black owl that looks a lot like me, but is an owl. And his name is Dusk, and I can talk to him telepathically.
It's super cute.
The sun.
I really appreciate when Rob called the two of them a flock.
Thank you.
I too laughed at that.
I do what I can, you know? Which one is it going near? The elf, the turban, or the blonde one?
I'm just gonna save the picture here real quick, but he's gonna go closest to the. He's gonna go to the closest one.
All right. As soon as he kind of gets in range, the elf's head, without moving her hands, snaps at Dusk.
Hi, no thank you.
And you can all see that her eyes, it looks like there's a second set of eyes overlaid. I don't know how to describe that necessarily, but your faces tell me you kind of get the idea. Someone else's eyes are looking through her eyes.
I'm new here, but that seems wrong.
That's
No,
not
that's
normal.
not right. That's not right.
That's not normal.
Great.
It's not it.
Dusk does see that within the container there is a pile of ashes and a large sum of like silver trinkets, different types of jewelry, a small ornate dagger that's got an ivory hilt, and a couple of crystals.
It's a trap.
Of course, it's a trap. It's a
For sure,
question
for
of
sure.
whether we can get through the trap.
No, it's a question of whether we can avoid the trap. And I am personally a big fan of avoiding traps right now.
Very well. I suppose
not touching
we can
that.
see if there's anyone alive, and then decide what to do with these.
Alive and not possessed.
Well, you know there were 4 people left. You found 1 dead body, and you see these 3 people.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Oh, okay. I thought there were 5, but
5
yeah,
up
no,
top.
we're good.
5 are up top.
Oh. Well, this is all we got. So yeah, that's exciting. How do you unpossess somebody? I know how to kill
Hey,
a
DM
dead one,
God,
but
DM God, did
Yes.
I read anything about unpossessing people in
Damon?
10 hours?
Damon.
Demon? In my 10
I
hours.
just want to touch the demon.
Give me a
Atraius would remember if he did read this.
So
Probably,
is the group thinking there's possession involved?
She has weird eyes.
Because I have a spell that can give her advantage on saving possession.
I could start running counter charm if you don't mind listening to bagpipes.
I can get really Catholic really fast.
It's got some tunes up in here.
bagpipes in the deep.
Vatican bagpipes.
I guess
That's-
the question is, are we
Yeah.
concerned about me touching one of them?
I suggested a
The
lasso.
people?
I have rope.
Yes.
Never mind, I don't have to touch
You-
them. Dusk could touch them, so...
I was gonna say, you have a familiar.
But this also means that Dusk could get possessed or die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have the material component for this spell?
There's no cost material.
It should be 25 gold worth of silver
For
dust
protection.
or holy water.
It doesn't say that on mine.
What?
Wait, I have holy water in my pack.
Well,
Oh yeah, you do.
but
Okay.
I'm as a ranger. I also have access to druidic focus, which means I don't need components as long as I have a focus element.
Where do you have this spell?
It's protection from evil and good.
Oh, I need to refresh your page.
Yeah, I like redid everything in this morning because he slept for 2 days without fighting anything. So he's like, "What do I do now? I'm gonna redo everything."
Yes, you need holy water or powdered silver and iron. So holy water is...
Okay, so those would be cost components. Dang it.
I
Yeah.
can also
Which
do that
you
spell on the bagpipes. What do you want me to do?
Then you would have to touch someone.
No.
I ain't touching anybody, so I can poke someone with a trident. That's about it.
Hey, I have a question. Would I know if someone dead can be possessed?
That's typically called a zombie. And we know that those are off limits.
Correct. Good answer. Good answer.
Metagaming, Janine will not allow zombies in this game.
So then I was going to say I was going to cast Gentle Repose on the corpse, but I'm not going to do that because thanks to Janine's anti-zombie moment, I don't have to waste that resource. So no spell slot.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, if Atraius has holy water, I can cast protection against good and evil through Dusk, and we can see if we can save at least one of these fools.
All right. Is that happening?
Yeah, you can
Seems
have
like
my
a good start.
water.
And this is how I lose Dusk. Yep, I cast it.
All right. Yep.
Where is my...
Then
Okay, good.
it's going to be this one.
Oh.
And she's going to make a
Yeah.
charisma saving throw at advantage. It appears that she does not break out of the possession. I am going to need everyone to roll initiative.
There it
Dusk
is.
is unharmed. Dusk flies away.
Dusk gets away.
That's a 3.
You do still have concentration on this spell, though. So she still has the protection from good and evil
So there's no
on.
chance of breaking free.
Right.
18.
7.
Does Akira go first? Akira
Well-
goes first.
Also, after we roll this, we could take a break because it's 9 o'clock.
It looks like 9 o'clock. It looks like a snack break for everybody.
I'm not taking off the beard, so y'all enjoy.
Yeah, I'm taking off this part of my armor because it's really loud and clangy
Alright.
sometimes.
As we
It is not as bad as my chair.
nothing's as bad as your chair.
That's true.
Except for maybe my voice. I don't know.
Nope.
Is my voice still terrible? Tell me after the break. And while we're on break, listen to some arcane anthems. See you guys soon. And we're back from break.
Hello.
Woohoo!
So with a little less cosplay. You guys got the point. You get it.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
So
And a baby.
So we're in initiative.
Oh, there's a baby now.
Yeah. That's my baby. This is
Yep. So we are in initiative. Akir, you are up first.
Cool. My initiative roll does not appear to have rolled with advantage. So are you okay with me saying that my shield was not on?
Sure.
Cool. I just don't want to have to drop it and still get to shoot things.
Yep.
So are they all like moving now?
They all look aggressive. Like all of the heads have snapped to you. So yes. And you can see that each one has that. It almost is a second face that flows over top for a moment as they turn their heads, and it catches up.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to tell the party, don't kill them, and I'm going to use Dusk to cast... No, I can't cast it twice, can I? Shoot. This is hard.
Also, if I can't kill them, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm going to cast Command on the second closest one.
All right.
So that'll be Wisdom 14.
It's a straight 0. That's an 11. And what is your command?
My command is halt.
And you see them just kind of freeze. And you see the spirit's face leave for a moment and then snap back into the corporeal body.
Let's see, can I do anything else that's useful?
So what you're saying is I shouldn't compel them to run some other direction now.
Akira's focus is basically keep them all here, keep them all alive, and figure out how to get these things out of them. So he's still concentrating on trying to save the first one. The second one should now not be moving, and taking no actions. And then the third one is still at risk.
Oh, I need to add Dusk to, you know what, I'm just going to make a copy of Akir and make it tiny.
Tiny Akira. We call it an owl, but it's just a mini Aarakocra.
Exactly.
Cute.
Uncle Akir became Daddy Akir, and it hated.
Yeah.
It's still
It's
Uncle
his
Akir.
nephew.
It's not my direct son. I just, am a father figure, really.
It's his nephew Zuko.
Yeah. Akir doesn't really want to go into melee with one of these things, and he doesn't want to shoot it, so I think I'm going to end my turn there.
All right.
I'm gonna
And I'm
name
going
it.
to try
I'm gonna name
and
it
stay
Kiki.
back as much as I can with Dusk with me.
You want
new
Dusk
nickname
to
for
fly
Dusk
back
is
by you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you back way up, and the one that is closest to you is going to charge at Atraius, because Atraius is the closest one.
Great.
That is this one. Well, this is dumb. And they just kind of take their hand, and this little bolt of lightning appears, and they try and shock Atraius. Does a 7.
No.
Our new Discord bot automatically assumes anything less than a 10 misses.
Wow. Well, that's nice of it. The second one just kind of looks and stares, and then you just, yeah, you watch as a ghost rises out of the body. And you see the face of this person. They're just a black spirit almost entirely. Just this black wispy stuff. It was actually the reason I had the garb on earlier. But the facial features match the bust right there exactly. So you can tell that this person their slumber was disturbed. And this is what happens. So now that the ghost is out, you see it just screech. Its face contorts, the whole body shudders, and I'm going to need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I love that.
No, that was not good. That was a 3.
Oh, Mina.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's not
I just
20.
rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
That's not 20.
Oh no.
Okay.
Akir might die here.
Can Akira use
no.
inspiration?
Nope. How old is Akir?
I don't know that we ever technically figured that out.
It now matters.
Mid-40s.
Okay, and what is the end lifespan of an Aarakocra?
80 to 100.
Okay. This is now canon.
This is what we're going with.
I am going to let each of you roll your own check here. Mina, roll me a d4 times 10. And Akir, roll me a d4 times 10.
I'm terrified.
Well, you also are. You also have the frightened condition. Yes.
Wait, was this frightened? Oh no!
Yes,
I'm not
this is
attuned to
frightened.
that right now. No.
No. Sorry. We're gonna take just the d4, the first one. So Mina rolls a 1. Atraius, you watch as Mina's face ages 10 years.
I'm like 100. It doesn't matter to me.
So
No, exactly.
Catching up. I'm 26. I've got room.
Oh wow! So now you're like
Yep.
30. You're in your 30s. You're
I'm like 36
You-
now.
Yep.
I thought I
You
was a
just.
lot hotter.
Yeah.
yeah.
So just give me a 1d4.
1d4.
Yep. Akir is now in his mid-60s.
Oh my word.
Do his feathers get like gray? Does he start molting?
I'm gonna have to let you know.
I mean, it's really going for that Uncle Iroh vibe.
Mm-hmm. If he takes one more, though, he's going to die.
Mhm. Mm.
And-
So are we killing them now?
Part of
Yeah.
revivify means they couldn't have died of old age.
Wait,
Mhm.
come again?
No.
You'd basically have to find a much more powerful spell to bring me back.
No. Oh, okay. But are we killing
Mhm.
them now?
The ghosts? Yeah.
I would love to. That would be awesome. Listen, so sorry you were dumb enough to get possessed. You're not leaving here today.
Yep. So Atraius and Torkel, you are both immune to any future acts of horrifying visage.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Mina and Akir are both frightened.
Do things scare?
So that means you have disadvantage on any ability check and attack roll.
That is rude.
Yeah. And you cannot
Hey,
move closer.
Just
They're frightened.
I had no intention
That's
of
what I'm
getting
hearing.
any closer.
why you gotta always be the hero sometimes, Akir? Sometimes you just gotta kill shit.
The last one,
I'm older and
Turns.
wiser now.
the older and wiser enemy. This is a whole lot of garbage. He's going to roll up on Mina. And also just comes up with this shocking grasp. But because of Mina's armor, they get to roll with advantage. That's a crit.
Oh my word. Okay.
Mina, you take 18 points of lightning damage, and you cannot make a reaction.
You'd like that one, yeah.
Oh, you could have taken a reaction against the one that tried to hit your husband, though.
Oh, hey.
All right, forgot about that.
And that would have been before this happened, so...
Yeah, well, let's remind me earlier, huh, DM?
Yep, just realized that. I'm like, oh,
How
wait,
many-
you guys are side by side.
How many points of damage did you say?
18.
I'm doing 17 as a punishment to you.
I will take this. I am okay with this.
I'm a
Do
very
you,
sneaky
do you want to retroactively knock this other one out?
Yeah, that's fun. I'll do that.
All right. You can swing.
With
Do you have your trident out or your sword out?
trident, we went into a ghosty hole. It's definitely the trident.
I figured.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Hold on.
It's the same amount to hit, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So 18.
18. Yes, correct. Is that? Is that hitting? Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay. Just gotta make sure.
These are literal like scholars and sages. One is called first year student.
All right, that's 5 there, and then.
There is no undead damage.
Oh, okay. Well, 5.
You see, are you trying to knock them out or are you trying to kill them?
This is a person that I'm hitting.
You seem to be hitting the person.
That's a wonderful question. I guess I'll try to knock them out first.
All right.
I'm just hitting the person.
Yep. All right. So you hit him well. You do see the white flare, but as your trident lands a non-lethal blow, the radiant light doesn't really seem, it like curves around their head. It's trying to get to the ghost that it knows is there, but it just can't seem to get through that tough skin.
She's such a little smart trident.
Right?
Someone redeemed hydrate.
Oh.
I don't have anything with me because the beard makes consumables complicated.
That also means that this is
Or hydrating the baby.
All right. Mina, you're up. You have
aged like a
2
fine
enemies in melee
wine. Okay, awesome.
and 1 ghost on the field. That ghost is about 30 feet away from you.
30 feet. Okay, we're gonna throw the trident at Ghosty.
All right, you have disadvantage
Right.
because you're scared. Sorry, you're frightened.
My scaredness. Yeah, that was a 10.
Close, actually, but no.
Okay. Okay. So I have 2 possessed people and a ghosty.
Yep. You've got a bonus action and another attack ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get ghosty one more time.
With
With the trident.
that's gone.
Oh, right. Ooh, I'm just rolling a bunch of shit. The trident didn't appear in my hand again?
It's at the end of your turn.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Cool. Then that guy is too far away. I'm gonna then try to hit the closest person with my shield.
All right.
Why not, I guess.
Do you want to use that 17 that you rolled?
Yeah, that's great. Let's do that.
All right. So it's actually gonna be an 18 because you got that +1 on there.
Yes.
And you smack him. Are you doing the one by Atraius or the one right in front of you? You already hit the one by Atraius.
The one right in front of me sounds fun. It's right there.
All right.
Piercing damage, I guess, is a 5.
5 damage. And then strength save or athletics check.
Where?
I got a 6.
It's impossible for.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this old dude, you just knock him to the ground at your feet.
I'm saying this is for the stream. It's impossible because I have a +6 modifier, so there's just no way I cannot win. Okay, he is sad. That's good. Since the trident's out of my hand, then I'll hit the other one as well with a. Can I shield bash again?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds great.
Try and knock them both to the ground. Still at disadvantage.
I know I try to right click on my computer and that's funny. That was the same. It's a 9. 10. It's a 10.
Nope. You needed an 11.
Every time.
So you bring the shield, knock this one down, try to knock down the one in front of Atraius, and they just kind of move and sway a little bit.
Sorry, my computer is like, the trackpad is really funky and it's really hard to right click. So therefore, disadvantage and advantage sometimes don't really work for me. But yeah, that's there I am. I did that, and now that's about it.
Fun. Yeah, now that you see the one that was commanded to halt, he finally just kind of like breaks out of that. And he looks around really terrified. Atraius, you're up.
Okay. I can't reach. Hang on.
I can roll for you.
I got it.
Nice.
Ha.
Look at you.
But I did just have to change a really gross diaper. So could you just remind me of where everybody is and what's going on?
Updated map.
Yep. You currently are staring at one baddie who is possessed. There is one baddie directly down in front of Mina who is next to you on the ground, also possessed. And then 25 feet ahead of you is a student wearing a turban and has like come into his own. And hovering above him is this big scary ghosty that scared Mina and Akir.
Okay. Can I go for the ghost?
Absolutely.
I'm going to go for the ghost, and I'm going to... Will Night Render work against the ghost?
You would have to run through some people to get there, taking some opportunity attacks, but yes, you could reach.
I'm going to do that because I don't want to kill the people, but I want to kill the ghost.
All right. Then I'm going to move you up to the ghost. I'm going to swing at you a little bit.
Okay.
This one is going to shoot some electricity at you for a 19 to hit. You have
with your +2.
+2.
Huh?
You have +2 from your wedding.
Yep. Nope, so it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Nice. And then the one on the ground is going to also try and shocking grasp you. And this one is at disadvantage because they're on the ground. Yeah, that's a 14.
Nope.
Also miss.
Good.
All right,
Thank
you are
goodness for
up by the ghost.
disadvantage.
I'm going to swing Night Render at the ghost for... That sucks. 9.
Oh, it's one of those nights, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you swipe and you realize that the ghost is just a little bit higher than you thought and just barely out of reach of Night Render. And she shines and shimmers and seems to be very angry about not making contact.
Good. I'm pretty pissed about it too, and we'll get that in a little bit. Can I spiritual weapon the... No. Not spiritual weapon. Yeah, actually, as my bonus action, spiritual weapon the ghost.
Absolutely.
Hang on, where did it go? Casting it, and... Well, that one... It's really
Okay.
It's like, sorry, Night Render, but this thing's the old...
All reliable.
All reliable. For 18 points of damage?
Oh my word.
Yeah. The ghost looks taken aback, just flabbergasted that you would do such a thing.
We all look a little taken aback at that one.
I'm still in awe of that shiny blade, honestly.
Yeah, me too, if it would work.
All right, that's it for Atraius.
That's all I got.
Oracle, you're up.
Okay, so they're both still frightened.
Yep.
Yeah. I am going to use my action to counter charm and give them advantage against being frightened, which I guess just brings us back to baseline.
Oh, Mina, you got to roll to see if you were unfrightened. Sorry. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Please succeed.
You are still frightened, but you do not age anymore. So that's okay.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm counter charming. I'm going to counter charm, and I'm going to throw a cure. Some bardic inspiration because we got put into this garbage.
It's okay. A cure
So,
already has
that'll
a
be
plan
my
on how to
turn.
kill this thing, and it will not be able to stop him. So,
All right, good. Well, you got an extra D8, however it suits you. It's not the most exciting turn, but I think it's the right one. So that'll be
It's
it.
probably very helpful.
Snap out of it.
so what does the counter
Yep.
charm do?
Advantage against being frightened or charmed. armed until the end of my. I'm playing bagpipes. I'm just playing bagpipes.
Yep. All right, Akir, you are frightened, and you are up.
So 2 questions. If I kill this thing, does the effect end?
You don't know, but you know that fear typically involves. You know that because you can see it, you are overwhelmed with fear.
Just cover my eyes. Just double checking my plan here. It was the one that had protection against good and evil. They're the ones that the ghost left, right?
No, the ghost left the one that you had commanded to halt.
Gotcha, okay. Okay, so that one is still... Oh, I guess protection ended when I was frightened. Probably.
No.
Oh.
It's still there.
Okay, we're gonna leave that up then. Cool. And I'm going to use Clockwork Amulet to shoot the ghosty with my +2 dragon bow.
Nice.
So first attack hits, I'm assuming with a 20.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And then
Auto 20.
I'm gonna roll damage in Discord because it rolls the damage better.
It's true.
You can ignore the to hit.
1d8 plus 2d6 plus 9.
Yep. So 19 damage. I guess 9 of that is thunder.
Hey, it came up on the game log
Yes.
with everything.
Yes, it does.
When did that happen?
When I disconnected and reconnected everything, it started working.
In D&D Beyond. Ooh,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so you deal 19 points of damage, and it is unhappy about that. You basically blow a hole through this thing with your thunder arrow, and it is still hanging on by wisps.
Still floating there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is. And I guess Clockwork only works for 1 attack, so we're just gonna shoot it again at disadvantage.
And it has an armor class of 11. Don't roll a 1.
That's true. There's a, I guess 10%. What's 5% at disadvantage? I don't know. Not worth it.
Yeah. No.
No math right now. There's enough mathing happening.
How does that show up on the stream? 12 to hit.
got
I
it.
hit and do
12 to hit.
22 damage.
Yeah, you blow off the head of this thing. As kind of like shrieks, and it rains mist that evaporates on its way down. You are no longer frightened. You are still very old.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that later. See, I know how to fix this, potentially, if we're quick about it. But I don't know if anyone in the party will know, so that's gonna be interesting. And so that spell, I think it would, like you had said, Atraius has immunity to that ghost's spell for 24
Right.
hours. Does that count for the other ones? And does that count for me or not? Because I never actually succeeded in saving throws.
You never actually succeeded.
Okay. But Atraius would be immune to the others.
I'm going to say yes because I don't want to kill you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because the next time I make a saving throw with a screeching ghost, I'm using inspiration. Yeah, I guess there's no bad guys within 5 feet, so I can't Horde Breaker.
You can move up now. Atraius left the hole, and there is somebody on the ground. And somebody not on the ground. But you have to do a melee strike if you want it to be non-lethal.
Yeah, I'll go up to the one on the ground and do a non-lethal talent attack.
Okay.
At advantage, right?
Yep.
$19.
Yep.
For 4 damage.
Nice. They look pretty beat up, this old man laying on the ground in the water.
Getting the crap beat out of him by a bunch of adventurers.
Yep.
It's okay, we're not going to kill you, just cause you lots of pain.
But we'll knock you out so you don't remember.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna end my turn there. I don't think I have any other things I can do here, so.
All right. Well, that same guy is going to stand up. And it worked last time, so he's going to try and shock Mina again. Does a 21 hit Mina?
No.
Not today.
Not today.
What is with this high rolls? Why?
There's lots
I
of
don't
like
know.
shimmering, glowing happening
Why?
with Atraius and Mina right now. It's wonderful.
Right? Yeah, Atraius, can you move like 10 more feet away, please? Because that would have
No. Nah. He's not letting her out of his sight because, one, he's a little concerned that she might blow things up the moment he does, and two, he really missed her.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to talk. They're not gonna be without like outside of 10 feet from each other like ever. So
Yeah. The other one is going to attack Akir because Akir stepped up. And 11 is not going to do anything to Akir. And the other ghost is dead. Mina, you're up. You're in melee with these two.
the old guy stood up. I have another person.
Yep.
Cool. We're gonna. You're really funny. Just shield bash the old guy back down.
Go for it.
Why you stand up? Okay, am I rolling normal now?
Yes.
Okay.
You're no longer frightened. The scary ghost is gone.
I'm still rolling like.
That's going to hit the old man.
Okay. Sorry, old man. Take a seat.
Like,
I said stay down.
No, like not today. Like you just sat there. Okay.
stay under the water. Just drown, please.
Yeah. So that is a 9 there for damage.
He just, yeah. I'm gonna make my check. Oh, look at that. 13.
Yeah, no. 20.
Yeah. Yeah. He sits down and his head is barely above water, and he looks like he is dazed and confused.
Yeah. Cool. So then there's another person in melee, so
You do have your trident back now.
I do. Awesome. And we can do non-lethal hits with the trident. Yes. We're gonna hit, not throw. Hit, not throw.
Who?
It's a 10.
Which one are you hitting?
Oh, the other person I was in melee with, right? There was 2 next to me?
Yes. All right.
Old man,
That's-
another?
And the elf. That's going to miss the elf.
Okay, that sounds suspicious.
The man has an armor class of 10. She has an armor class of 11.
Oh my god.
And he's on the ground, so you'd have had advantage too.
Yes.
But I have one more hit,
You
more
do.
time, so let's hit the old man on the ground because I'm mean to old people apparently.
Advantage.
I'm gonna try to right click. It doesn't always work. Okay, it worked.
I'm picking up this thing where Mina great with kids.
Cool.
Old people.
18.
That's going to do it.
Sorry, 6.
As you bring it down, you don't stab him. You just crunch him right in the head. And the ghost that was possessing him pops out as his unconscious body goes limp under the water and he begins to drown.
I'm such an asshole.
Especially since he's drowning now.
Now he's drowning.
Sorry.
And now there's a ghost.
What did you want me to do?
I am still playing the bagpipes.
Yep, it's a good thing, too. Because that's going to happen soon. Mina.
What?
You staying? You good?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Hook my toe under this old guy's head or something.
The student who is over by Atraius sees the ghost, closes his eyes, and just kind of at the ghost.
You do what now?
That. He makes a sound, and bright white light flies at the ghost.
Good.
That was almost a critical hit. But he hits! Look at that!
Good job.
Oh, so you're not useless, you're just stupid.
3 damage.
Fair. Honestly, fair.
Oh.
And, yeah. And he's gonna step away from the bust urn thing and realize he's close to another one and realize he's close to another one and just kind of sit like this. Really kind of frightened. Quite frightened, actually. Atraius, you're up.
Cool.
There's a ghost by your wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the ghost by my wife.
You starting with your sword or your spiritual weapon?
I will start with my sword, but I'm gonna do both of them. So does it matter the order in which I do them?
No.
Yeah. 19.
Oh yeah, that hits. Auto crit.
Right. Cool. So 7 points of damage.
And another D8.
Oh, another D8. That's right.
Not +5. So 7 and 7. 14.
Wait. Oops, I didn't mean to do +5. Sorry, I just clicked on random. So 14. Right?
Yeah. It does not like you. It turns, and you see that it is the similar type of black wispy creature that matches facially the bust that this guy was touching.
Mm-hmm. So a question: Did spiritual weapon actually do any damage?
Oh, yeah.
To it did. So force damage does do something. Okay, great. Well, it's still up, so you know. This is 25 hit.
This is a spirit. Spiritual weapon better work.
12 points
That's
damage.
still up.
Yeah, but it did
You
something.
did a lot to it. It is over halfway wrecked at this point. All right.
There's nothing to do, right? I can't throw a cantrip on there. Damn it.
Let me mark this guy as dead. Not dead, but dead. And put his ghost over his body. All right. So that's the end for Atraius. Torkel, what you want to do?
Akir's still got bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna keep playing the bagpipes.
Do you have any
Just
other?
pass some inspiration over to Mina.
Nice. That's right.
But this is what I'm here
Support.
for. When Atraius left, I took my job to keep the party alive very seriously, and I am not dropping it right now. So
Thank you.
Hardcore support. So that's
Yep,
an updated map.
that's just the right move this evening. So that's all I got.
Nice. Akir, you are in melee with one person and one ghost. And you may or may not be muted.
I was thinking.
Okay. I didn't have Skype open.
And the person is the one with protection from evil. and
Correct.
good.
Yep. Which hasn't really seemed to do much.
Yeah. Noticing that. I was hoping that'd be effective. Am I able to stash my bow and pull my rapier, or would I have to drop my bow?
You can have both out at the same time.
Oh, that's right. We did say that. Okay. I'm pulling out my rapier. And I'm going to slash the ghosty.
All right.
Come on. That's
a miss. Auto miss.
That one's an auto miss. 18
Yep.
hit.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Can he do it?
We're gonna throw 10 points of damage, and I'm gonna put Favored Foe on that
Come on.
for an additional 6 damage, 16 total.
Are you kidding me? He has 16 hit points.
Maxed Favored Foe.
Oh. What does it look like when Akir kills this ghost? Again.
Again. Who am I fighting with? Mina? Basically, they're both going at it. Mina knocks the old guy down, smashed the other guy, and then Akira comes over top with the rapier and just like slices it straight in half. And it just...
Nice.
And then I guess I still have another attack action if I wanted to.
Yeah, you can use your Horde Breaker and a bonus action attack if you like.
Well, I'm going to start with Horde Breaker because that's free.
Yeah.
And this is against a possessed person, right?
Correct.
Right. He's on the ground, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay, no, that's right, he's the standing one. Okay. That's right, the one on the ground is drowning.
Yes.
We don't have to do something about that. In the meantime,
I'll
21
fix
to
it
hit
in a minute.
That hits.
for 10 more damage. And then I'm just going to use my bonus attack on that one too.
Nice.
24 to hit. And 14 more damage.
You're killing this person or knocking him out?
Knocking him out.
All right. As you do so, you evict the ghost. This person, the elf, falls into the water unconscious. You realize that there's no need to maintain concentration on this spell. And the ghost is evicted and is hovering right in front of you.
Cool. And I'm out of things I could do. Yeah, so I'm gonna end my turn.
I'm so sorry.
That doesn't look good.
Yeah. We're going to go in order. Akir is a 1, Mina is a 2, Atraius is 3, and Torkel is 4.
I do not like the sound of that.
I'm not enjoying.
As Akir puts this person down, the ghost pops up, looks at him, and begins to funnel its spirit into his beak. And I need Akir to make me a charisma saving throw.
Akir is going to be using inspiration and Bardic Inspiration?
You can hold off on Bardic Inspiration if you like.
Okay, I'll
You
I'll
can use
wait.
that after you see the roll.
Alright, I will use just regular Inspiration first on
Before you know
Charisma
the
saving
result.
throw because my Charisma is a +1. Big
The
money, big
counter trump
money.
doesn't help here, does it?
Ooh. 13. I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration. Just, I don't like how close that is to typical DCs. 17.
You pass. Do you want to know the DC?
Yes.
It was 13. It was a smart move. You passed, but it was a very smart move to use your Bardic.
That was too close. There's too much risk that it's somewhere between 12 and 15 is too typical. If it was
It's
16
way
or
too
I have
higher,
a
I
really
wouldn't have done
bad
it.
feeling about this.
Yeah, because I would have gotten to control you completely.
And the gear has a fancy new bow.
Uh-huh. And no one else can fly.
We would have died. We don't want to fight Akir or Mina, okay? We'll die.
Seeing this fail, the ghost begins fleeing towards its bust.
Can I attack it?
Yes, you may.
Can I attack it too?
Let me check. Yes, you may.
Cool.
All right. We are.
Hey,
I'll be swinging.
Atraius.
Yeah? Can I attack it?
Sure.
Can everybody attack it?
Everyone but Torkel. I'll let Mina go first.
Yeah, everyone but Torque.
It was a 10.
It's fine.
Mina got a 10?
Yeah.
That's a miss. All right. If Mina had hit, then no one else would have gotten opportunity attacks. She would have stopped it from moving. So Akir can attack.
A
Atraius
15
can attack.
to hit.
15's going to hit. 19's going to hit. Auto crit for Night Render.
We're gonna explode this because I just did max damage. 14.
11.
So you did 25 damage. And it moves to the bust. All the way back here. No, right here. And that's that. I will update your map.
I'm getting hair in my fangs. It's very annoying.
Aw. All right. So that's the end of the ghost's turn. Mina,
Yeah.
what you want to do? You have two people right in front of you drowning.
Right. Right.
One's already been under for a full round and probably won't survive another few seconds underwater.
We'll reach down and pull this sucker out. Because or else he'll just be dead and there'd been no point in me knocking him down twice.
It's a pride thing. I have spared you. You may not die.
You're not allowed to die now. Or else, this, thing against old people is going to circulate. We can't have that. Is he awake? Is he like unconscious? Do I
Oh,
have
he is
to?
unconscious. If you
Can
do
I
not
prop
hold him,
up? Oh, okay.
Huh?
I was like, can I prop him up?
you can put him on one of the nearby busts.
But then he would be touching it.
Yes.
Freaking.
Do not touch the busts.
Ah!
Thank you.
Okay. So cool. Okay, I'm holding an old man.
Shield arm or trident arm, because whichever one you're carrying the old guy, you cannot attack with.
I know. We're gonna go shield our strange combat for me. And then the ghosty is just like retreating into its hidey hole.
Yeah, it looks like
what's
it's
left.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna throw the trident at it again.
You can walk up to it if you like, carrying the old dude.
Dragging the old man behind. Yeah, let's walk up to it so that I don't have to throw things and I could just whack it a couple times. That would be nice. You go with that?
I'm good with that.
Come on.
What is going on?
I don't understand today. All right, we're gonna whack it again. You have got
That hits.
okay, 14.
That hits.
I was gonna say,
I was like,
think
what?
Delta Dash might have gotten into the D&D Beyond
I know
system.
it's in the system.
You do get all of your radiant damage now.
Yes, so we have a 9 there, and then I will roll radiant and then bardic on top of that because that sounds like a good time.
Ooh, this might do it.
Okay, that is a 7,
Mm-hmm.
and a bardic is 1d8. Is that correct?
Yep.
Oh, that's an 8.
It had 4 hit points left.
Nice.
Mina kills it while holding an old man.
It's just like a little scoop.
That's
Boom.
how things go. She's constantly holding an
Sir,
old
you're
man.
coming with me. Whack, whack. Explode.
Nice.
In bright, brilliant light.
The turban-wearing one, seeing no one else, rushes over to his elf friend and lifts her out of the water and holds her, just kind of doing like a CPR, hoping to, get any water out of her lungs. And it's just very bewildered.
Akira is going to make it very clear to everyone. Do not touch anything in this room.
This room, the treasure's up there.
How do you
It
know
doesn't
that?
fucking matter.
My word.
You almost got killed. I feel like treasure is sort of a non-issue at the moment. Not only did you almost get killed, you almost killed a lot of other people.
Yeah, this is
So-
not a
guy.
negotiation. This is not a negotiation.
Oh, I'm not going up there. But that's what we came here for.
All right, and you're leaving.
What exactly do you think is up there?
It's the cards of the fortune.
You came all the way down here for a tarot deck.
Yes, they change history. They change people. They're one of the strongest artifacts known to man. That's why the Twin Tower was here.
Well, now they can be a mystery.
You know what else changes people in history? Dying!
Got a point.
To die for the treasure like
No.
this is oh,
Wow, you really are stupid, huh?
I
All
have
right.
Is he in a cult? He's in a cult, guys.
A few,
All right, are
a
you
few
alone
weeks
or are we
ago,
gonna carry you?
Akira would have said to Atraius, "Aren't you in a cult?"
That's actually what cult behavior looks like, in case you were wondering.
he hangs his head, just kind of understanding that he is obviously not winning any argument here.
Leave.
What about them?
Leave when they're awake. But do not touch anything else.
No,
What?
No.
There's 4 of us and 4 of them down here. Can't we just drag their asses back through the water?
I put that.
Well, the 2 that are unconscious would drown.
Oh.
Yeah, they need to wake up.
Should we at least investigate what is up here
I mean, yeah, probably.
before we seal this
Send the
place
owl.
forever?
He kind of has this sparkle in his eye.
Not you.
Not you.
Not you.
Nobody said you. You take your friend here and keep him from drowning.
He takes the old man and he walks like 10 feet forward where there is no water and sets him down.
Sit,
And
or
stay
else
there.
before I make you sit.
Can I touch the
No.
No.
treasure?
No.
Oh.
But the ghost is...
No.
I'm very
Atraius.
good at hitting things with my shield. Please don't make me hit you.
Atraius, can you identify if there are more undead in this room?
I can actually. Yeah, let me just do ye olde eyes of the grave.
And scare the crap out of this guy.
Yeah, please.
Crap out of
Can
this
you
guy.
like make sure
Eyes
he's
of
looking?
black.
What?
Do I see any more undead things?
As you just kind of like open your senses, you realize that somewhere near the top of the stairs, there is desecrated ground. But of these 20 or so busts, 3 of them are fine, and the other 17 also house spirits.
As in the 3 that were opened. Akira is going to...
Touch things? I shit you not, Akira.
I guess we should ask,
I
does Atraius tell Akira that the busts are fine?
So those 3 are fine now.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Akira got real hopeful. He started like just peeking in.
No, they're not.
The rest are all fucking haunted.
I'm assuming there's not an easy way to unhaunt them without exposing us to the ghosts.
Probably not. They are haunted busts, or as I like to call them. I can't, Robert. Boobs.
Sorry, what time is it? Okay. I'm just keeping a mental note.
Things I say specifically for my husband's enjoyment.
Yeah, we're gonna make a note of that one.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can Akira have Dusk try and pick something up out of one of the busts?
I swear.
Absolutely. What would Dusk like to get?
Whatever looks the shiniest and most expensive.
That would probably be that dagger.
Okay. Dusk is gonna pick up that dagger.
Make me
Pretty
have Dusk make a sleight of hand check, or a dexterity check.
Oh, this will be easier.
Should
if
be
I
able
just...
to roll that from the character sheet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it from D&D Beyond because it's easier.
Okay.
Not 1, so a 2.
Yeah. Dusk reaches down, and instead of grabbing hold of the dagger, they reach their talons around the dagger, and their hands rake through the ashes of the once living person that you just re-murdered, re-unalived. It was not alive. Anyways, re-deaded. And you watch as this necrotic energy just kind of seeps up, and he just...
You greedy bird.
Dusk died?
It's okay, I can bring it back tomorrow. But that sucks.
If you had gotten a 10, I was going to give it to you.
Mina goes to say I told you so, but it was sad, so she doesn't.
Atraius sees the "I told you so" on her face and just like puts his hand on her shoulder, like, no.
Akir hangs his head a little bit and says, okay, yeah, no one touches them. What's happening up there?
I wasn't planning to.
Desecrated ground is happening up there.
Do we know what that means?
Yeah, fucking haunted.
So we should not go there, and we should just bury this place more after we're out of it.
Do I get any sense from my sword that that's the right decision to do, or that we should go try to kill more things?
Are you asking a sword whose sole purpose in existence is to eliminate the undead if you should walk away from undead? What her personal opinion might be. Slay undead.
Right, I'll set
Or
you
ignore
on
that.
bagpipes. One at a time.
Akir, the one thing you do notice, the ghost that had waved at you before was a white ghosty phantom, and all three of the ghosts that had come out of here were spirits of more shadow.
Good ghosty.
Good ghosties, eh?
Maybe.
Can Atraius tell good from bad ghosties? Or are they just all ghosties?
They're
Undead
all-
is undead.
Undead, he's dead.
Undead is
Desecration is the opposite of hallowed.
yeah.
So it's the same spell, but the evil version.
So, fucking haunted.
Is there a way to undo desecration, Atraius?
A god? Is there a way to undo that? Would I know?
There is, and you're pretty sure Hanael has told you stories of how he's been able to do that, but you don't have the time, talent, or materials to do such a thing. There's a chance that if your god really helped you, you could dispel it.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that. I think you have to be more than just the sword incumbent and have to actually be, like, higher up. I don't know. I don't know how to do that, though.
Can we dispel it? Or is it not worth trying that?
I don't know how.
Do you have dispel magic prepared?
I do have Dispel Magic prepared, yes. Try doing that. I think I have Dispel Magic. Do I? I do. I could try casting that at 4th level.
It's up to you guys.
Do we want to go dispel the haunted ground?
Says the demon hunter.
Yes. Well, I really want to go back to Saltmarsh and get the Abbey, but I will dispel magic while I'm here. So. All right, Sword says yes. We're going up. We're doing it.
Older and wiser Mina says, sure, why not?
Aging Akira says, I don't have long.
I'm just
Yeah,
looking around.
actually, that might be top priority. How do we make Akir not
Alright,
like die to
now that we're
someone.
out of combat, can I do like some kind of check to see if I know what I need to do to not die, or at least to make
Sure.
this not permanent?
I would like to buy some youth lotions, I guess.
Yeah. So something along the lines of a medicine or arcana check.
Because I too am a little bit older.
Can
just
I roll
slightly.
that too?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
anybody.
Akira's
Everybody
gonna ask
roll.
everyone. Anyone know how to fix this?
I rolled a 26 medicine check. Do I know how to fix
It was so close to a nat 20, and then it moved to a 2.
25.
11.
Thank you all for saving Akira, because Akira cannot do it alone.
And like this one wrinkle that I now have.
I don't know, I think it looks really hot. So
Though I don't want to live 10 years less than my super old husband.
Hold on, let me check those checks. So Torkel and Atraius both know that there is a very powerful spell called Greater Restoration. And if you can get Akir this spell within, before he falls asleep and has the dream of ghosts,
Don't fall asleep.
then he will return to his regular self. If you are unable to do this, he will be this way forever.
Jeez.
Okay.
You
For
know,
the
that
next 20
commander
years,
owes us a
because
favor.
I don't have as long.
That's true.
That commander owes us a favor. Maybe
Sure
he
does.
can talk someone into.
Everyone loves
greater
us.
restoration.
I'm just hoping someone is capable of saving me.
This is a spell beyond anyone in your party at this point.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I was
I'm aware.
Yeah.
So something tells me we don't waste time here and we go work on that.
Hearing this news, Akira is like, yes, let's return immediately and find someone to fix this.
And get me a facial.
I'm assuming the people on the ground are still knocked out.
They are.
In which case, Akira's gonna walk over to both of them and use a twinge cure wounds to wake them up.
Nice. They wake up. They are very frightened and taken aback.
If it matters,
the
they both
elf-
get 11 hit points.
Nice. That's a big old
That's a good
bug
roll.
down there.
Akira's like, get up, we're leaving.
Sorry, killing a bug, I think. The old sages. But do you know why we came here?
Again.
Nope.
We're good. We know some mysteries are meant to remain mysteries.
I
That's why
Hold your breath, we're swimming.
can allow us to breathe under the water, but it's going to take some time. Are you sure you don't want to go look?
Let me
Okay,
ask
hold
you.
on. Hold on.
me
None
ask
of
you
you
this.
happen to have greater restoration around here, do ya?
No. I study a different type of magic.
That's
you
not
studied the
helpful,
magic of
but okay.
stupidity, I see. Cursed ground, lots of ghosts.
Give
I
me
think we're set.
Give me one reason we should allow you to wander in this place of great disturbance, where the great Leviathan may reside.
There is a chance that one of the cards can turn back time. Look at me, I don't have much left. There is a chance I could be locked away in a soul prison forever, but at this point in my life, why not?
No, we're leaving.
No.
I don't think anybody should have these.
Have you never heard of the Deck of Many Things?
People
Have we
like
heard of it?
you are insane.
Wait, I'm gonna roll a history check, and it's probably gonna be a 1. What?
Anyone can roll a history or arcana check here.
Akira got a 15.
It was a 4.
Classic Mila. She knows nothing about this.
No.
17.
Torquil and Akir both have heard of the Deck of Many Things. It is a great artifact and when you encounter one of these few sets of cards, they are literally made by the gods. And each card comes to fruition. There are some that literally alter your fate. You can be turned into an angel. You can be disintegrated on the spot. It has power over the cosmos. You literally take a gamble every time you choose to draw a card from the deck.
No.
It is.
We've had pirate whiskey. None of you are touching this deck of cards.
No, we're
things-
pouring cement into this
Akira
building.
is now doubling down on his "we are leaving."
Yeah.
Some things are not made
No,
for men to
is there
possess.
another door?
It's the circle of life.
It's gonna be a no from me.
People like you who try to change fate like this are the worst sort of people that I know. One of them is my father, so believe me when I say the absolute fucking worst. We're
I
getting
would
out
not
of
be
here.
surprised if the twin cataclysms was caused by fools like you.
And he's really old, so he knows what he's talking about.
Still younger than you, Atraius.
Oh!
I miss this. Alright, get working on that swimming spell before I hit you again for fun.
All right.
Torkel,
Wait,
you're
wait,
the
wait.
fastest swimmer. Can you just take him with you, and we'll take the others?
How?
Okay,
How-
hold on. So Atraius has the Pendant of Vind, which we can give to one of them, right? Briefly?
How deep is the water, and how big is the space between the water and the ceiling?
As you go in, it eventually becomes it's this room specifically where the busts are that you first found any room
Okay.
between the water and the ceiling.
We could just walk out of here, guys.
You can. You absolutely can. It's like 10 or 15 minutes of being submerged. It is more time than anyone can hold their breath.
There's gonna be a spot where it's just water.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have to
Okay.
do the thing.
It's okay, because the old man can cast water breathing, and we'll all be able to move freely or whatever. But then we just need to drag them so that they're not as slow.
If
And we need to
if the-
supervise them because they can't be trusted.
Drag them so
But
that they
you're-
make sure to come.
If Akira and Mina want to hurry up to shore first, does it make sense to send them ahead while we wait for these numbskulls to do what they need to do?
Doesn't matter. Where are we hurrying to?
Mina and Atraius aren't getting out of sight of each other.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
We don't need to hurry.
All
We'll
right.
just wait.
Yeah, we
So
each grab one and we just start going.
a minute later, they all just you see this little bubble form around their heads, and even the dead guy, because why not? And they start swimming, and you all start pulling them, because none of them have swim speeds.
I'll drag the dead one.
Old
Yeah.
man.
You gonna wear them like a
There's-
cape? I'm sorry.
I've already got one of those.
I grabbed the old man because we're getting out of here and I'm mad at him.
Fun fact: if Torkel swims that quickly, you could just shove them all in your bag of holding and let Torkel zoom through the water. There's air in there for a little bit of time.
Fun fact, we might kill a bunch of people.
I mean, it turns it out inside out and just corpses. Corpses and books. A sage couldn't be a happier way to die.
At least they had reading material.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go.
Oh, that's the worst thing. Oh, no. Atraius can't suffocate. You could keep Atraius in your bag of holding indefinitely.
Atraius, don't get sent to the couch. The couch is a bag of
And then-
holding, and you can't get out.
I don't want to speak to you, babe. You're going in the bag of holding.
And she's stronger than you,
Atraius
so you
wakes up
can't
and
stop her.
she's already like halfway up to his waist with it.
We wanted to try an experiment.
Do you want to try an experiment?
And
This is derailing.
anyway, you make it out of the tower and drag these would-be explorers and archaeologists up to the top of the tower. And yeah, they now have a small shipment, probably about 4 or 5 wagons worth of mortar and rocks and other stonework ready to go once you are out there. And the captain, you saved them all.
All
No.
but one.
Well,
I believe he was dead
this
before you went in.
guy-
We did a pretty good.
I'm just gonna leave that be, I think.
Is there any
I'm
way?
just not gonna ask.
Is there any way to collapse this tunnel entirely before we brick it up? There are horrors down there that we want to ensure will never see the light of day,
Preferably.
Oh,
ever.
that would be a much bigger job, but it will take a little bit of time. We will be closing it up for today, and I will personally ensure that it is collapsed beyond measure.
Hmm.
Excellent.
Do
Next
you need
question.
one of us to stay in patrol with you? Because I will do it.
No, it will be closed before sunset tonight.
Just
The
check.
way will be shut.
Good. Next question. Where is your best healer?
We have a few within our ranks of the military, but the most powerful healers would be in the temples.
We need some greater restoration for Grandpa over here.
Oh, were you not like that before? My mistake. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Akira's pride is
You
hurt a
look
little
so
bit.
wizened.
I would like to be wise for longer, if possible.
Is that not everyone's wish?
Hmm.
And she kind of gives a scowl to the sage over there.
Oh, he's hopeless.
Yes, make sure there's someone keeping an eye on him. I have a feeling he
I can hit him.
I have a feeling he may try and return, no matter what you do to the entrance.
I just one more time.
Don't hit him again.
Okay, it was really fun.
Now Mina doesn't feel bad at all about knocking him to the ground twice and almost drowning him.
No.
Now she's kind of like, if I had waited like 5 seconds longer, I wonder what would have happened.
The others wouldn't have been able to get out, because he's the one with water breathing.
Yeah, alright. Akira says, I'll see you guys soon, and he takes off for the temples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Bye,
yeah.
birdie.
yeah.
Does Mina want to go to the temples as well to get
I wouldn't mind. Just to check to make sure if I'm living this way now, or if I don't have to. No one really likes a couple years sucked out of their life,
For
right?
now, 10 years isn't much, but it's still 10 years.
It's still 10 years. I could do a lot of damage in 10
It's
years.
too much. We walk
We
it
can
or
go
we
make
run
our
it.
way. We're making our way over there too. Let him get the head start.
Akira's
But
a little more
I'd like
eager
to
to
see
get the process started.
what he finds over there that maybe I too could use.
I would like an extra 10 years with you, so you know.
Exactly, precisely. Yeah.
You guys asked for this creepy Halloween episode. I offer tarot cards of doom. No one wants to take me up on that. I've got a friendly ghost. I've got this whole
How are we gonna find the friendly ghost? Now I'm curious.
He was up there. He's the guardian of the tarot cards. I've got this whole costume ready to go for the friendly ghost. And
But see, you scared us with the whole. You could age a Kier with one hit enough to kill him.
yeah,
Yeah. So we ran.
You got the panicked mood. You nailed the panicked mood.
good. And
This was more of like.
did it.
This is more of like. Eastern Penitentiary. You're going to kill the things and run as fast as you can, kind of thing.
You did it. It was spooky.
We don't explore. We find the way out.
We don't need the second storyline.
it's all right. It's fine. It's fine. I'll find another way. Okay.
Another way to what?
To use Cat's monster.
Cat, what'd you do?
There was scarier things?
Oh, this was just my way to teach you how to beat the big baddie. This was the easy one. This wasn't even classified as a hard combat.
It didn't feel hard. We've done a lot of hard combat.
Cat, we're gonna have a talk.
Yeah.
It
Well,
yeah. It didn't feel hard, but it definitely felt high stakes.
Yeah.
yes, you are the drama. In case you were wondering.
So which of these places are you going to, Akir?
Do I know which of the temples are more aligned with, like, healing type things? I know I found the one of war and the one of bards, but I don't know if I found any other specific temples.
There's another 4 or 5 of them. One of them is obviously... Oh, who's the sea god? Procan. Because you guys are right there. You know the Procan does...
I would recognize
Buddies with
Procan, so I'm gonna
Procan.
go to Procan.
Yeah.
Buddies with
He's probably
Procan.
heard of us.
He's heard of you.
Heard of me.
More from your work in this town as opposed to, the Procan network. Like, where they just rock out sendings from one temple to the next.
What, they didn't send out a mass memo of all the things we've done?
Just the blood drinking, like, that was super interesting. So that made the short list of, like, you know how churches send out, like, an email update?
We got in the bulletin, guys.
You got in the bulletin. So,
Fair enough.
I got the bulletin. So, yeah.
Mina too. She was there for that.
I did. The favor is mine. Ooh,
Yeah.
what if
So,
I go in the pool a little bit? Splash.
That tap.
the priestess here is caring for probably about 10 or 15 wounded from the battle. Most of them are all sitting up at this point, head wounds, bandages, and there are a couple of acolytes as well.
I'm gonna go up to the priestess and say, "Excuse me, if you will. I was hoping someone here might be able to assist me with a ghost's aging problem."
She looks at you. It was you, wasn't it? You got aged?
Yes, it was me.
I figured. I can smell his ghost touch at least 5 feet away.
Is it something you could assist with?
I could, but I don't have the components with me. It's just diamond dust. Lots of diamond dust.
How much
A
precisely?
year's worth of diamond dust. I'm so sorry. It's very expensive. It's 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
I see. I shall return. Akira is going to go to all of the shops and look for 100 gold's worth of diamond dust.
Or rock up to Atraius, who is currently carrying
I was like,
4,000
we have
gold
diamonds.
worth of
Wait,
diamonds.
is it easy to turn diamonds into dust?
I don't know. You got kissed by a ghost and lost half of your life. This is fantasy.
We have a dwarf with us.
Are you saying dwarves are good at doing things with rocks?
between a
My
jeweler's
mother would be
son
better at this.
Akira's going to the jeweler first.
and Atraius having a shatter spike, I'm pretty sure you could do whatever you.
What? Do I need,
Yeah,
do I need
the
to
jeweler
roll
has-
for this?
Doesn't mean I have like a random bowl or something. We can just use shatter spike in the bowl, and we've got a mortar and pestle here. We just get grind these diamonds.
Literally.
Akira's not waiting for you guys. He's on a mission
It's true.
to stop age.
Yes.
He's stopping to stop his aging problem. This is a metaphor.
Everyone
Mother
has
was
their
here,
own
she knew
trauma.
Exactly what
Akira has lots of money, so he heard 100 gold pieces. He's like, I can do that. Bye. It's okay, because you guys will walk up after this. Akira will be getting the Greater Restoration, and Amina will be like, oh, diamond dust? Yeah,
I have
here.
She'll take it and like crush a diamond in her hand and just be like, what do I do with this? I eat it or like
Yes, Kat, Akira is having a panic attack. Thank you.
Rub it into this one wrinkle you now have. Like,
Because the other thing is, so the way we kind of worked this out is Akira has been on this plane for about 5 years and was on the airplane for about 10 years, and I just went with a year in the airplane is 4 years down here, so he's like 45. So aging 20 years is physically longer than he's been alive.
He's a toddler.
imagine if you had rolled a 4 on that die.
I don't want to imagine that, because then we'd have to talk about, I said the age is 80 to 100.
Yeah.
So what happens when I'm 85?
Yep. That's a percentile die right there. I had a plan for it.
I figured you did.
The other one was if he hadn't recharged, the ghost hadn't recharged their possession, you were going to face another one.
I figured that. I was
Yep.
also still ready for my Bardic Inspiration combo.
Yep. So,
I'm
anyways,
still playing the bag.
to wrap this, the jeweler obviously has diamond dust and is very happy to sell it to you. It's not something that people generally buy. So,
Akira's very happy to give him 10 platinum pieces.
just bling, 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 bling.
Boom, done. And then straight back to the temple.
As you get there, the priestess is a little shocked. Oh, wow, that didn't take you long at all. Okay. And she takes the diamond dust and just kind of... The pro can restore what has been stolen. And your feathers sparkle for a minute, and you can decide what it looks like as you regain your 20 years.
So when I
this is when we
aged,
roll up.
yeah, when I aged, some of the feathers just kind of didn't have the shine that they used to, and instead of it being like a full pitch black like it normally is, it was like an off black. You know, like
Ooh,
you got an old
ooh.
TV black. That's just,
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's supposed to be black, but it's just not quite, and it's not shiny. So when this happens, there's like this gray-ish dust that comes off, and his shine returns.
Nice. Sorry. Very itchy.
And he shakes out his feathers, and he finds the closest shiny object to look at himself in. Just to make sure it all looks the way he expects.
It does. It's fabulous.
Ah, good. Made it. I have resolved my issue.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Did you want me to get you diamond dust? It's 100 gold of diamond dust. I can quick go to the jeweler to retrieve it for you.
I have diamonds. Just take some diamonds.
Oh. Yes, of course. Of
Yeah.
course you have diamonds.
Shit ton of diamonds.
The priestess, the priestess is like back and forth. The acolytes are just lost.
Skip that a little.
Yeah.
They die a lot, so I want to be prepared.
We do not die. None of us have died yet.
Almost.
Almost.
Everyone's
Is it the
close.
same?
I want to be prepared.
We get into harm's way often. Yeah, we're gonna use our diamonds that we already have. And Torkel, do you want to crush these up? I don't know.
Here.
Yeah, I've seen my mother do it once or twice. I'm sure I can figure it out.
What I can have you roll.
As we create our own path here.
Should Torkel hit it with Shatter Spike? Just because?
I think that would be the best option.
Yeah, you can. Here is my sword. That's not as cool as my other sword.
But breaks objects.
Breaks shit so much. Yeah.
The word shatters in there, so do some
Very,
shattering.
very, very carefully.
All right.
So I'm going to. What am I rolling for this?
We're making stuff up, so you'll find out soon.
Cat.
I'm looking through your skills.
I apologize.
Athletics is a bad idea.
Just one staying on another's head.
Bad one. Yeah, no, not that.
I'm gonna let you do a medicine check because that sounds
Okay.
funny.
Sure. Medicinal herbs? Medicinal minerals? Medicinal
Yeah, it's a medicinal thing.
Okay. So I'm gonna just prepare a nice surface on the ground. I'm gonna get my mace and we're just gonna grind it up.
No, you're gonna use Shatter Spike because he shatters stuff.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1. Son of a. I have a +9, so it's still a 10, but it's also
It's
still
still
a nat
10.
1.
Torkel sets it up and just kind of isn't sure how to mortar and pestle with a long sword. And so at first he's like got it tipped down and doing one of these motions like he's starting a fire. And it makes a little bit of dust. Then he gets frustrated and takes it and just kind of cracks it. And way more than what you needed is produced. The plate shatters in half, and the diamond itself just is crushed.
Well, now we have extra diamond.
I hope that was the cheap diamond.
Diamond dust.
Got some dust there.
So
you wanted dust. I got you dust.
Yeah,
And
lots
just-
of
just,
dust.
like, sweep it up and like hand it to the priestess thing. Like, yeah, do that again, if you please.
So she takes this handful. It's probably about 200 gold worth. Just not sure. Just
For
is
one wrinkle.
and
I know, I'm so
again,
extra. It's like a couple of gray hairs that popped up, and she's like,
no. And
"My husband's really old."
and what does it look like as Mina is restored to her old self?
Her young self.
Her young self, yeah.
Just the 3 like gray hairs turned back, like the lines, just like the smile lines, like calm down a little bit. They're not as permanent.
Skin just kind of like tightens up.
Just a little bit, just like a little.
Nice.
There's like
Sorry.
minimal difference. Atraius is just like.
I don't see. Okay, well. It's not for aesthetics. It's for the lifespan, guys.
I think that's our next Mina cosplay is 10-year aged Mina.
Slightly aged Mina.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly.
Just be like, can you see my wrinkles?
No.
Like, I think it's affecting me.
God.
Oh man. Listen, she had like a whole day of being a badass, and today she just wants to be a princess, okay? I'm really tired of carrying the whole team on her back.
Well, today was a really solid team effort.
Good team.
Today the dice were not with us, but that's okay.
It's okay.
That was the most hilarious nat one. I don't know. I've had some really funny nat ones the last couple of days.
I'll say my saving throw against being aged was not a fun nat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about that is it's not just failing. You have to fail by 5 or more. So you had to get a really low roll to get aged in addition to being frightened.
Yeah, we did
You
it.
did it. Woo! Good job.
We successfully did the failures.
Yep. So, if your fear is getting old, happy Halloween. There's your spooktacular stuff.
Well, we have discovered a here's fear is getting old.
Very afraid of getting old.
So,
Instantly blew money on it when we had diamonds galore.
so I will help get Atraius's diamond inventory up to speed with whatever just happened there.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think that's all I've got for tonight. Except for a very awake baby. Look at those eyes.
Yeah,
Been
hello.
drifting in and out.
Yeah.
I know. Eliza is now awake and going to be passed off to the DM so that the mother can sleep.
Fair.
Good trade.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you next Monday. For now, enjoy these tunes by Arcane Anthems. Thanks for joining.
Bye. Happy Halloween.